and welcome to our class. In the last session, we saw the half story, and today's session, we are going to see the remaining part of the story. So, everyone ready? Good. And first, let's revise the half story. And the title is The Benji is Most Surprising. And in this story, we have main characters Benji and his sister Blinda, and daddy, mummy, and Mike and Anne. These are all the main characters in this story. So first, the Benji stood in the water of his knees and cried dismally, and he ball is going away with the water, and he called out the Mike, but Mike did not hear him as he was trying to swim under the water with Anne, and daddy and mummy were having a race on their own. And Blinda was floating peacefully on her back, and nobody saw that was happening to Benji. And Benji looked at his ball, it came back a little way. And Benji thought to himself, if only it could come a back little more, I can reach it. And he went to further into the water. It was up to his wrist now. The water was cold, and the ball seemed nearer. And finally, he got the ball. A wave sent the ball almost on the top of him. He had it and he was safe. And he felt very proud. And he had never been out so deep before. And he put his ball at safe place. Then he turned and looked at the sea, and others were really having glorious time out of the beach. And it was fun to hear them and shouting and laughing. What a pity he could not swim. Benji waded into the sea again. It felt warm. It was lovely. He began to make the arm strokes, and he had been shown that morning. He suddenly lost his balance and his legs went up in the water. Goodness gracious, goodness, he could hardly believe it. And he swam whole strokes before the water went to his mouth and he choked. Benji was full of pride and amazement. He went to the water, he swam there. And then he saw others nearby watching in them surprised. Others are looked, Benji is surprised. Guys, I stopped the story here yesterday, and today's session we are going to see the remaining part of the story. And take page number 112 in your concept book and see the remaining part. And Benji, we saw you then. Were you really swimming? Yelled Anne. And Benji, do it again. You really did not swim in, did you? Shouted Mike. And Benji said, I did. I will show you. And he set out again and four-stroked this time before he went under the spluttering and gasping. Daddy, he's a marvelous, cried Blinda. Mummy, look, he's learnt already. Mummy, look. And she said, he's learnt already. Benji never felt so proud in his life. He had always been a spoiled, timid boy. Now, for the first time, he had been really brave on his own, and he felt grand. Mike called out to him and said, let's go. Don't swallow all the sea. Leave some bit for us. And Anne joked, Benji, what made you go and swim by yourself? You are brave, said Blinda. And Benji did not want to say anything about his ball as he wanted to enjoy being called brave. And finally, he did not want to pretend, so he told them what had happened. I was not really brave, Benji told to their parents and friends. I was not really brave. It was my new ball that made me go in the water. My new ball that made me go in the water. And the wind blew out of the sea, and none of you heard me calling to you, get it for me. That's all. I was not really brave, you see. And Daddy had heard all this, and he patted Benji's on his shoulder. It's nice to see a brave and honest boy. And brave, Benji, tell the truth to them. So the Benji's father patted Benji on his shoulder, and it's nice to see brave and honest boy. You are a honest and brave boy. You are sensible enough to stay there once you are in the water. I'm pleased with you, Benji. You will be as fine swimmer as Mike soon, his father said. And well, of course, that was enough to make Benji determined to practice him swimming every day. The Benji practiced swimming every day, and it finally he's the best swimmer as Mike has shown. And they all had great fun that day. They sailed Blinda's boat in the sea, and it's really did sail beautifully. Mike catch 72 shrimps, and Mummy cooked them for supper. And what fun we are having, said Mike. I wish these holidays would never end. And in the story, what did you learn? We should always speak a truth and be always a brave and honest person. You should always be a honest person and each and every situation. Okay, you always should be a honest and brave person in each and every situation. Don't speak the lie in any situation. Okay, I hope everyone cleared about the story, and now you are going to write some practice on questions and see page number 113 and see question number 1. Why did Benji call out for Mike? What were Mike, Blinda, Mummy and Daddy's doing? The answer is Benji called out for Mike because Benji's ball was in the water and Daddy and Mummy were having race on their own. Blinda was floating on her back. Write your answer in question 1. Use cursive writing. Don't forget it, right? Okay, I hope everyone completed this and see question number 2. What did Benji do when he realized nobody could hear him? What did Benji do when he realized nobody could hear him? The answer is Benji went further into the water. The water came up to his waist. He tried to reach his ball when a wave sent back his ball. Right soon? Okay, and see question number 3. Did Benji know how to swim? Why did he try to swim into the sea? The answer is no, Benji did not know how to swim. He tried to swim in the sea because his ball fallen into the water and he could not reach it. Right? In question 3, no, Benji did not know how to swim. He tried to swim into the water because his ball fallen into the water and he could not reach it. Okay, children, see question 4. What did Mike say when he saw Benji almost swim in the sea? The answer is Mike shouted and asked Benji to show him again how he swam into the sea. Mike shouted and asked Benji to show him again how he swam into the sea. And see question 5. How did Benji feel when he did some arm strokes and why? How did Benji feel when he did some arm stroke and why? Benji was full of pride and amazement when he did some arm strokes because Benji did not know how to swim. The answer is Benji was full of pride and amazement when he did some arm strokes because Benji did not know how to swim. Okay, I hope everyone completed these all questions and now it's time for homework. And today's homework is complete question 1 to 5 in page number 5 and 6 in workbook part 2. I explain today's homework and see question 1. And before going to do these questions, revise the story once yourself and you have to answer these following questions. The first one, what I really like in this story? What did you like? And write your answer in question 1. And question 2, what I learned from the story? What did you learn? Think about yourself and write your answer in question 2. And question 3. Draw your favorite character or scene from the story in the space below. You have to draw your favorite character or favorite scene in the story and draw and color. And question 4. Why was it difficult for Benji to get his ball out from the sea? Why was it difficult for Benji to get his ball out from the sea? Think and try. And question 5. What made Benji feel proud of himself? Describe what happened when Benji tried to swim. And once refer your book and answer this following question. Okay. Once you are done your homework, post it in Google Classroom Grade 3 English. Don't forget it, children. Stay safe and stay home. Eat healthy food and drink more water. Stay safe and stay home. Thank you, children. Thank you so much. We will see in the next class. Thank you.